I'm Becky and welcome to another slow cooking recipe. So this one is a Spanish style slow cooked rice. So we're going to use some chicken thighs, a nice cheap cut and they're nice and tender when they're cooked. We've got some chopped tomatoes, we've got a tin of sweet corn, 1 onion, a pepper, and that could be any colour pepper. I've chose to have some Italian spicy herbs. We've got 2 tablespoons of oil. We've got a chicken stock, which I'm going to pop into some water. And 200 grams, which we're just going to weigh out now, of rice. So I'm just going to get the rice and put 200 grams of rice. Now, if you've got a bigger family, then put more rice in than this, but you're going to need a little bit more stock in there, so just double up on your recipe. So 200 grams of rice is going straight into my slow cooker. Just move that out the way. And then we're going to take the chicken stock and we're going to mix that into the water. Not drop it in. And we're just going to give that a little mix. Just to get that going a little bit, break it up. There we go, we're going to pop that into the slow cooker. Just like that. I'm going to get 2 tablespoons of oil. Now, if you use normal cooking oil or olive oil I'd prefer to use, but 2 tablespoons of oil. Then we're going to take the chicken thighs. I'm going to pop this in. If you want to follow it step by step, then you can follow it step by step off the recipe card. To the chopped tomatoes, that's going straight into there. And then we're going to just salt and pepper, season. A little bit of salt, not too much. We're going to add the Italian spicy herb. Now you can use any herbs in this. If you don't like it spicy, you don't have to have it spicy. I know it's not Spanish, but we like to use different things in here. So if you've got a Spanish spicy herb, then pop that in there. So I'm going to put quite a bit in for seasoning. I'm going to take an onion. I'm going to top and tail the onion. Then just a little slice down the middle. And that should come away quite easily. So we're just going to chop and we're going to slice the onion. So we're doing a claw, hand as well, so we don't chop any fingers off. Just like this. We're going to pop that onion straight into the slow cooker. Yeah, you can brown your chicken first. Now I've only done this so the juices from the chicken actually go into the rice for extra flavour. Now if you brown your chicken first, you can always just tip the juices that you've browned it into the slow cooker for the juices. But if you're in a rush in the morning, and like I say, if you're going to work, the chicken's going to cook in that slow cooker.
Just about the colour, isn't it?
It is, yeah, just for colour. Now you can use chicken breast, it doesn't have to be chicken thighs as well. If you've got chicken thighs and they've got bone in it, you can put that in because that gives out a lot of juices as well. So anything that you've got really, like chicken wise, even if you can't afford some chicken thighs or something and you've got a bit of frozen chicken in the, you can buy the frozen bags, can't you, that you can cook straight from frozen.
Yeah.
You can always use them as well. If you're vegetarian, obviously I'll add more veggies in there. Don't have to be chicken, and you just use a vegetable stock instead of using a chicken stock. So what happens is once this starts cooking away and you've got it on for about 7 to 8 hours on a nice low heat, and you can turn it up a little bit when you get home if you're not out as long as that, the rice fluffs up and sucks up all them juices from your chicken stock or your chicken and all your onions and everything. It'll suck up that flavour and then makes the rice nice and fluffy. So I've seen a few tips. If you're making anything like a sponge cake in a slow cooker, now if you put a paper towel underneath the slow cooker top, it stops it getting that moisture into your sponge cake. Just a little tip if you're doing sponge cake. So we're just going to stick that on the top, and then we're just going to put it on a low heat again, and then just leave that for 7 to 8 hours. If you're out 5 hours, then come back, turn it up a bit on a higher setting. If you want it a bit earlier than that, then just make sure that once you are ready to eat it, that you make sure you get a knife and a fork and make sure you pull that chicken apart just to make sure that it's cooked all the way through and no raw in there. If you're lucky enough and you've got a pro, then it needs to be over 75. So there's another little slow cooking recipe for you. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks guys.